Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. Uh, we're gonna get back to our favorite lolcow. I have our first video. It's titled "A Man Will Slow You Down." So let's see the pearls of wisdom. Now remember, she's a stripper. Okay, so let's see the pearls of wisdom. Hear the pearls of wisdom that this stripper has to say.
Hi, my name is Anna Ames. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video. I've been wanting to start a channel for a long time. I just didn't have a vision of what I was going to do with it. And now I have that direction. So I want to be the person that I needed when I was younger. I'm 23. I have accomplished a lot in a short period of time. And I had quite a few things setting me back.
Her biggest accomplishment is she's been a stripper in 3 different states. I'm gonna repeat that. She's a stripper, but she's been a stripper in 3 different states. So I guess that's a big accomplishment. I don't know. Up to you.
I came from a pretty adverse, there's my baby, adverse situation growing up.
That right there says everything. Her dog's her baby. Can't find a man because she's a stripper. Remember, like in 10 years, she'll have 3 cats, okay? And still be single. Probably have a biracial baby.
Yep. And I just wanted to create a space for those people because it's easy to give people advice, but it's a special kind of advice that you have to give when people have gone through a lot because their starting point is going to be further back than the normal person. They're going to have so many more limiting beliefs to overcome than your average person. And I've graduated college. I graduated a year early. I'm in my 4th city now that I've moved to by myself.
Women brag about doing something that adults do and act like it's a big deal. I know lots of people that have moved from to different cities by themselves. It's not an accomplishment, it's just called being an adult. That's like me saying, I pay my taxes. Well, you're supposed to. I take care of my kids. You're supposed to. These aren't special things. So you graduated college. Lots of people graduate college. You're still a stripper. I think if you graduate college and you're a stripper, there's a problem. Anyway.
Stop, babe. I'm a singer. I was just on American Idol. It airs this weekend. I now have my own place, obviously my own dog. So a lot has gone well for me. And I thought, you know what, it's time for me to give back. There's
Give back what? I don't know what she's talking about. I have to see her American Idol tryout. I mean, obviously she didn't make it, but I have to see it. I'll find it.
a lot of young girls who I'm sure need somebody older like me that has made it all happen, found a way, figured it out, and that can share. So I just wanted to be that person. It's so crazy because I went to a boba place today and there was a woman sitting next to me and she was giving an interview, and this woman was probably late 20s, and she lived in a van with her husband and her 3 cats, and she was talking about how her husband started his own business as a musician, and it sounded like he was helping produce songs. Okay, you're gonna have to go down, babe. Go down. Go down. You're being too much. You wanna sit? Sit. 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 Be good. Sit. Good dog. But her husband, she said he was currently at the library and he was using that, and it sounded like he was mixing songs for other musicians, which is great, but
There's a lot to unpack there, but the biggest thing to unpack is I don't care. What's the point of all this? Okay.
She was just talking about doing Uber Eats, and she was complaining about minimum wage, about how there's no remote jobs, just all of this. And that's not what we're here to do, because that is one thing. I will give it to you straight. Everything that I've gotten, I've worked for. And to look at that woman with the 3 cats living in a van with her husband that I'm sure.
Yeah, you do work. You're a stripper, and that's how you pay your bills. Once again, this is not a big accomplishment. This is actually more of a failure. If you're living, I know we all have opinions here, but I think being a stripper is probably one of the worst jobs on the planet, because usually people who are strippers have horrible upbringings, usually come from a broken home. If you have a college degree and you're a stripper, there's a problem. But yet, there's people who probably take her advice, which is not a good idea.
She loved, but not enough to be doing all that for. Okay. But to be doing all of that for, I'm not going to let you get to that point. I didn't get to that point, and I'm going to tell you exactly how. First, number one lesson for this first video: a man will slow you down.
If she had a man, she wouldn't be a stripper. If she had a man in her life as a child, like a father figure, she wouldn't be a stripper. So, yeah, a man will slow you down from this horrible lifestyle. So she's right about that.
Always. Always. And that's one thing that I haven't done that sometimes I kind of regret, because it's like, I can't give people relationship advice because I haven't had anything last that long. But at the same time, I've had immense success so far, and I've accomplished a lot for my age.
No, you haven't. You have not accomplished anything. You've moved a couple of times by yourself. That's not an accomplishment. You graduated college, okay, but you're a stripper. What's the accomplishment? You haven't had a meaningful relationship, but yet you're saying a man will slow you down. You've obviously have never had a man. I'm sure you have a nice body count, but how can you tell people that a man will slow you down when you don't have any experience with a man? It just make it make sense, people.
And part of that is because I have not settled for a man. A man will hold you back. Will get you pregnant.
Only a stripper would have high standards. Okay. This is what's really going on. No man of value, no man that she finds attractive is desperate enough to be with a stripper. So every guy that comes in her life is probably, with the quote unquote bad boy, the loser, the guy that doesn't do anything. Like she's probably looking for a guy that's, makes a lot of money. A guy that makes a lot of money is going to find a girl your age or younger who's not a stripper. Your age or younger and doesn't have a high body count. So, once again, this is the wrong person to take advice from.
He'll get insecure. He'll say all these things. You'll start to doubt yourself. And then, who knows, maybe you're living in a van with 3 cats when he promised you were going to travel the world. And now all the traveling you're doing is for Uber Eats. A man will slow you down. That is my first lesson. I'm going to try to post, I think, 2 videos a week. If I don't make that, I'm at least going to do 1 video a week. My name is Anna Ames. This is called Ask Anna. And it's for you guys. Thank you. Bye.
It's for you guys to get an example of what not to do and what not to become. A stripper giving advice Come on, people. Like, the jokes write themselves. I mean, come on. You just can't make this shit up. Anyway, uh, I've said enough reacting to this one. You guys have a good one. Talk to you later. Peace.